Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the daily read for all signs for Saturday, the 6th of June 2020. I hope you're doing well. Um, so it's the weekend, which means I've got a half price reading sale. This weekend, it's on my biggest block reading. So if you want to know what your biggest block is or your biggest resistance, that thing that's stopping you, the biggest thing inside of you that's stopping you from having what you want now, whether that's in relationships or work or money or whatever it is, our biggest blocks, they tend to block a lot of different things in our lives. So my biggest block readings, they are 3 pages long. They go into what your biggest block is, where it came from, what its origins are, how you learned it, that kind of thing, and um, and then the steps to releasing it as well. So very, very powerful readings, very useful readings. If you'd like to book in for one of those, I'll pop a link up there. This weekend they are 75 Australian dollars instead of 150, which is about 50 American dollars at the moment. So let's have a look. Oh, also, if you'd like to guess how many cards are in this bag, give you a quick peek. There's a lot of them. Guess how many there are. Put it in the comments. Be a subscriber. Click like on this video as well. And the first person to guess the right number will win a reading worth 150 Australian dollars with me. So good luck with that. Just one guess per video. So watch my other videos and put your guesses in there. Okay, so what are the energies for everybody today? Let's have a look. It's about work today. We've got service and believe in ourselves. So it could be that you're trying to be of service in a bigger way. You're trying to get more customers. You're trying to go for that better job. You're trying to expand what it is that you're doing, reach more people, be of service to more people. And this is saying that what's holding you back from that is a lack of belief in yourself. And so this is the energies of someone trying to push forward, someone trying to make something bigger. And this is our higher self saying, hang on a minute, you've got to change your energy first. You know, you're at the limit. The universe is always going to respond to your energy and give you what you're open to. There's no amount of pushing or trying to make things happen or doing the action steps if you're not aligned with it. Yeah. And if you are aligned with it, you need to take less action than you think. It's going to come to you when you're believing in yourself. And so if you're at this stage where you're trying to make something bigger, you're trying to make your business bigger, you're trying to reach more customers, you're trying to sell more books, whatever it is that you're trying to do and trying to make bigger, or trying to get a promotion at work, something like that, and it's not happening. This is saying just take a step back from that, trying to make it happen, those action steps that you're taking, because any amount of action steps, when you're not in alignment, is not going to do diddly squat. It really isn't. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy. So it is time to do the inner work instead. Do the inner work to change your vibration, your beliefs, that kind of thing, your belief in yourself in particular, and that's what's going to open those gateways to that expansion that you want in your work and how you're of service. And so, yeah, big call to do that inner work today. It could be the perfect time to get a biggest block reading so that you can do that and so that you can actually break through that block, get that expansion that you want in the service that you want to be for people. It's an inner work day. What are our lessons and challenges for today? It's in being still, keeping quiet, and we've got own my idea as well. So this could be it. This could be you trying to move forward, trying to expand things in your business or in your work, and you've had an idea to do that, an action step to take, even though you're not in the right energy for it yet, for it to actually work, because you're not believing in yourself. But you've had an idea, and then you go and take action on it way too fast. Instead of holding it dear, you can own your idea. It doesn't mean tell the whole world about your idea and like squandering your idea and taking action on it super fast instead of owning your idea, instead of keeping it close to your heart and valuing it. If you're given an idea by your higher self and you really value that idea, you're not going to go shouting it around town. This is like getting into a relationship. If that relationship's really important to you, you don't go gossiping to your friends about it. You don't go giving like personal information about that person. Yeah, you might do that with a one-night stand or something. You're not going to do it when it's somebody that you really love. right? And this is the same thing. It's like, well, you wouldn't do that in a relationship. You wouldn't go shouting it around town. You wouldn't go gossiping about that idea that you've had. If you've been given an idea by your higher self, you're going to hold it dear to yourself. You're going to let it go slowly, yeah. And so this is saying, if you're moving too fast on things, that's a sure sign that you're not in alignment with it yet, that you're not believing in yourself, that you're not in alignment with it yet. And so hold that idea dear to your heart. It's important, yeah, and take your time with it. And so it could be that you've been getting ideas, acting on them straight away, putting them out there, and then it's falling flat on its face. And then you get another idea and you do the same thing again and it's falling flat on its face. And you're not getting that balance of the inner work right and believing in yourself. Because you're not believing in yourself, you're taking action, you're shouting about it, you're going in way too fast, too hard, too fast kind of thing, putting it out there, not respecting it, not respecting yourself, not respecting your ideas and holding them dear. Um, mm. That's the lessons and challenges today, is being quiet about it, holding it dear in your heart. You know, we only want to rush forward with things if we're in this state of lack and we think that we need to do something now, we need to get what we want. It's that feeling of rushing, that we're behind and we need to rush and we need to do something. And it never works. Never works. That energy never works. It never gets us what we want. Interesting. So what should our focus be on for our highest good? On love and getting what we want. So this isn't struggling to get what we want. It's not trying to get what we want. It's just on love and getting what we want, being loved. This is about love, loving and being loved, loving and allowing ourselves to be loved. What if the universe loves you and it wants to give you what you want, but you need to back off? You need to back off the struggle. Yeah, this is like somebody who's fighting fires all the time, always in a struggle, always in this fear of lack, in a struggle, having to do something, being behind, always in a rush. Changing that to having like positive goals, moving toward something, deciding what it is that you want in a positive way, not just I want all the fires to be out and I don't want people to be trouble anymore. That's the struggle. Um, Imagine being loving and being loved and getting what you want. This is cool to have positive goals, something positive to move toward, and just slowing down and letting the universe love you, letting it bring you what it is that you want. So the focus today should be on loving and being loved so that we can allow what we want into our lives instead of struggling for it. Any more guidance for today? Got someone to forgive. Romance, forgive them. Yeah, it could be a current relationship that you're having problems in. It could be a past relationship that you still haven't forgiven them, still feeling bad about them, that narcissist that you're with. When we've had really tricky relationships like a narcissist, I don't know why that popped into my head, but some people have had relationships with narcissists and it's very difficult to forgive them because it's a very difficult relationship to be in. And sometimes we get into those relationships without even knowing that we're getting into those relationships because they can be tricky. They can be tricky. They love bomb you. They pretend that there's something that they're not, and then all of that manipulation starts. And it really affects us when we've had a relationship like that. I've had a relationship like that, and it's hard to get over. But you can get over it. It's someone that's very unhealed that is doing that kind of thing anyway, and we can forgive them. But we can also get wise to it as well. If you've been in a narcissistic relationship, you can get wise to the signs, yeah, that you're going to get into one again. And so maybe that's what you need in order to forgive them, is to learn how you were blind to that in the first place. Yeah. As I said, narcissists, they can love bombers at the start. They can tell us, they can be overly romantic. They can tell us what we want to hear. They can play to that side of us that just, the rose tinted spectacle side of us. And so asking yourself how you were susceptible to that, or whatever other problems it was in that relationship, this person that you need to forgive. See what your side is in that. Sometimes it allows us to forgive more easily when we realize how we were foolish And it could be just foolish in letting someone like that in, not recognizing the signs, not seeing the red flags. It could just be that. But there could be other patterns there as well that allow us to, that cause us to allow those kind of people into our lives, or allow that kind of behavior in our lives too. And so maybe this is, you haven't had strong enough boundaries, that kind of thing. So there's some forgiveness that you can find today, in your romantic life, current partner or past partner, and that's going to help you to release that and forgive them. So a bit of relationship healing going on today too. So there you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? And also guess how many cards are in this bag, for your chance to win a free reading with me as well. And I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.